Additional rounds of strong and severe thunderstorms blowing across the Bluegrass State. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey with the very latest coming up.
The new round of storms comes as the National Weather Service confirms yesterday's severe weather caused 2 tornadoes in central Kentucky.
Which Wildcats plan to stay and which are gone for the NBA? We'll tell you when to expect an answer.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good afternoon to you. We have rounds of storms firing up around the area this afternoon.
And be advised, some of them could be strong, even severe. Let's go right now to our Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey tracking the situation on this WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day.
Yeah, these rounds of storms just simply will not go away. They're aimed right towards central Kentucky yet again, and those clusters of storms packing a punch with hail, high winds, and torrential rains. Nothing in downtown Lexington right now. That is likely to change up in less than an hour or so. Defender is tracking some pretty hefty thunderstorms here northeast of Springfield, close to the Harrodsburg area. Now we're starting to see additional strong and severe thunderstorms developing to the north of that, between 64 and the Bluegrass Parkway. New severe thunderstorm warning is out for Anderson, Shelby, and Spencer counties. That'll go until 5:25, and that is likely a large hail producer. May end up seeing this storm tracking to the northeast right on into downtown Lawrenceburg and trying to meet up with a storm that is drifting a little farther to the north. So we may get these storms to kind of join forces across the Lawrenceburg and Versailles area over the next couple of hours. That would increase that severe weather threat and also increase the potential for some stream and street flooding as we go through the next few hours. You see on Defender here across the Lexington Metro how these individual showers and storms are trying to develop out ahead of that main complex of storms, and all of that mess is going to roll into town over the next couple of hours. Eastern Kentucky, our skies are clear now after that big complex of severe storms a little earlier in the day, and what we're seeing now to the west, those additional rounds of showers and storms coming in. Wind, hail, the primary players. There's always a very small tornado threat anytime you're dealing with severe weather, and that's the case out there this evening. Coming up in a little bit, we will continue to track the storms that are currently showing up on Defender, but also, Sam and Amber, we're going to track the storms that are yet to come, as that severe weather threat may actually increase into your Thursday. That's just ahead.
Thank you, Chris. Last night's storms did drop 2 tornadoes here in central Kentucky.
The National Weather Service visited damaged areas of Madison County to make the determination. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell shows us the damage they found in our top story at 5.
An EF0 tornado touched down across parts of Madison County, leaving some damage behind, like to this mobile home. But you just go 30 to 35 yards in the other direction, and you see a home completely untouched. The first confirmed tornado of the young season touched down in Madison County on Tuesday night. It was classified as an EF0 with winds anywhere from 80 to 85 miles per hour. A meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Louisville, John Gordon, was there assessing the damage.
We try to look at the debris, which way it's facing, which way it's going. Do you see any twisting, uprooting? Which way, but believe it or not, insulation's a good clue. Metal sheetings from those fences and barns back here are really, really pivotal. So there's a lot of little tools we use.
The damage from the first of 2 touchdowns was less than a half-mile in length. 2 homes were right in the middle of the path. Gordon Eads, who was not home when the tornado damaged his house, is ready to get past the storm.
Well, it's discouraging, really. You know, just knowing we got to just put things back together somehow.
The second touchdown was in a more isolated section of Madison County. It mainly blew some trees down and caused some damage to a fence. It was classified as an EF1 tornado. And the homeowners tell me that they are waiting on an insurance adjuster to get out here so they can assess the situation and they can move on. In Richmond, I'm WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell.
Well, these tornadoes were the first confirmed in Kentucky since October.
Volunteers giving up their time today to help flood victims. Kentucky Baptist Disaster Relief was in Bourbon County cleaning up homes and hauling away debris following Friday's flooding. As WKYT's Jordan Valine shows us, with the water gone, many families are finding they don't have much left.
It's day 4 of cleanup here in Bourbon County, where volunteers helped homeowners take years' worth of belongings out to the curb to be disposed of after being ruined in this weekend's floods. Take a few steps into Michael Harrington's home.
525 pieces of good Griswold pieces, Wagner pieces.
And it won't take long to notice his passion for collecting.
I mean, I got some good stuff, real good stuff.
Stuff that now lays scattered across the floor.
It's a mess. It don't look like nothing now.
Spilling out onto the front porch.
It looks like, I don't know, all it's got to be gone. They said they got to take it all out.
Piece by piece.
Move all this out to the street for you?
Volunteers moved Harrington's once prized possessions to the street.
It's a nightmare, and it is a nightmare. We ain't got nothing left.
Along with his belongings, his home was also damaged.
It don't look good now. Sure don't smell good, does it?
After 2 feet of water flooded it over the weekend.
This is our home. It's the only thing we got, so we got to get it fixed up, you know, and just try. It's going to take a while to get it fixed up.
Volunteers with the Southern Baptist Disaster Relief say that they do plan to be out here until Saturday. In Bourbon County, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
The American Red Cross was also in Bourbon County today, giving away hundreds of cleanup kits to homeowners affected by the flood. Remember, we can help you track the storms even if you're away from your TV. On WKYT.com, you can check out the First Alert Defender and zoom into your neighborhood. You can also download the WKYT app for your iPad or your smartphone. It will connect you to weather tools, including live radar.
No one will be charged in a bar fight police now say involved football players from UK and Eastern Kentucky University. Richmond police say a grand jury heard testimony, reviewed evidence, and decided not to indict anyone. Family members say EKU player Colton Scurry suffered injuries during the fight at Jersey's back in January. No one was indicted in a second fight that followed at Telford Hall on the EKU campus. Police say they consider him dangerous. Today, they're looking for a man they say threatened them and refused to surrender. James Blakey is wanted on several felony warrants. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is tracking the search in Lincoln County.
And the area that police have been focusing their search for Blakey is just off of Ephesus School Road, southwest of the Stanford area. Police say Blakey was spotted in his self-painted Buick on US 27. He didn't stop for a constable. A woman was with him. She actually jumped out of the moving car and is now in the hospital. Blakey himself ran off the road and ran into some woods, and now police are trying to find him. The sheriff says Blakey has a storied past, and they believe he could be a serious threat.
We've actually incarcerated him before, and at this time there's multiple warrants on the subject, and they're felony warrants, so we do ask the citizens to help us locate this guy and get him off the streets.
And again, police say that they've had numerous encounters with Blakey, and in fact, almost 11 years ago to the date, Blakey's brother was shot and killed by police during a standoff. More on that coming up at 6 o'clock. But for now, in Lincoln County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
James Blakey was last seen wearing a light-colored T-shirt, blue jeans, and a red cap. 2 inmates considered armed and dangerous remain on the run today. State police say Cousins Dallas and John Trent jumped out of a jail transport van in Lee County 2 weeks ago. The Trents were in jail on robbery charges. State police say they're still in the process of trying to find the 2. Well, it is always a big question following the Wildcat season. Which players will stay and which one will go?
And it appears the answers might be close. WKYT's Rob Bromley's here with more. Rob?
John Calipari has met with his players over the last few days, and decisions on their future have now been made. The announcements will come at the Joe Kraft Center tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. Calipari said Monday as many as 7 could be gone. Today, there were a couple of reports that the Harrison twins, Aaron and Andrew, are headed into the draft. Junior Willie Cauley-Stein and freshman Carl Anthony Towns. Pretty much considered locks all along to leave. Willie said he was likely gone last weekend. Towns could end up being the #1 pick in the June draft. Then there's freshman Trey Lyles and Devin Booker. They are considered first-round picks in some mock drafts, so it seems likely they could be leaving. And according to reports, sophomore Dakari Johnson has made the decision to hire an agent and enter the draft, although his mother telling WKYT this afternoon he is still gathering information. Now, we will bring it all to you tomorrow afternoon on the CW Lexington. We will be on the air at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon as the announcements come from the Joe Kraft Center. They will be made at 2:30. We'll bring it all to you as we learn the news of whether 7 Wildcats will be leaving or not. Sam, Amber?
Thank you, Rob. And if all 7 leave, it would be the biggest exodus John Calipari has had. He had 5 players leave in 2010, 6 left after the 2012 season. The jury reached a verdict in the Boston Marathon bombing trial. We'll have their decision.
There's concern today about generic drugs used to treat ADHD, why drug makers are being asked to prove their effectiveness in better living.
2 inmates escaped from a Lexington prison. We're tracking the search for them on WKYT News at 5:30.
Thunderstorms bearing down on the Lexington Metro. I'm tracking severe weather and the potential for high water just ahead.